Good evening. Thank you also, David. Nice introduction. As he said, it's this project 2 years ago started, and long interval. I thought I lost this job, but all of a sudden is David called company. Right away is my site is a phone call. Wow! But I don't know what he say. But anyway, this is the first time here and the first design intent and defined and changing and come here. And pretty much idea is concept, you might say, is a 40% is done. And this morning session is we showed all places in the garden, but this is tonight is a very limited time. So selected 5 main place I'd like to share with you how this garden will be. Again, I'm very honored to be with you and shared with this wonderful garden. We guarantee you'll be the best garden. Dave said, I experienced atomic bomb. Yes, I was there. That means it's age telling you, right? But anyway, let's start presentation here. Yeah. This is a main here facility is a conservatory, the north. This section here, the highlight place is a site for the Japanese garden. 8.5 acres. And this dark spot is here. That's the water right now, and the wetland. This side, this is the water. Again, more close up. Now, this is you call contour. Is a slope down toward the water. Is the steep. Some area very very steep, and but we have to work with this slope and the water and make a beautiful Japanese garden. Again, like to show you, the red line is original, right now is water. And the blue line, you can see, that one will be changed for the garden. So you can call this one Japanese garden lake even. It's a huge water body here. This is the Japanese gardens right now is designed water line. This character is, in Japanese term, is showing the heart. And that's the not the physical heart, okay? The emotion is a feeling. The heart is along the Japanese history, the many Japanese architects used this word as a shape of the water or pond shape. Because of this, if you use this shape, is every turn you go around the garden, you enjoy your different view. And that's one of the merit, but it's also the meaning to it. Japanese gardens history go back as far as we have a record is the 8th century, which you call Heian period, but much more Nara period could be a nice garden with no record, but 8th century we have a record in the poem and the novel. Not the actual garden is not exist, but it's Since then, Japanese garden has been developed, evolved, many different forms. But principle of Japanese garden is same. Principle is somehow Japanese people be with nature. Nature and us is one. So the garden is bring ourselves to very close to be oneness. That's the principle. That's their mind, our mind. So this principle is not only beautiful Japanese garden, or different, or peaceful, yes. That principle, if you realize, you drop off your ego, pride, angry or agony, and gradually bring you to yourself to be real yourself. That's the Japanese garden does that. So not only making the beautiful bridge and the tea house forever, but it's through that is Japanese gardens border setting and the color composition and the balance of the trees. That space give you, to you, remind yourself what I am, where I come from, where I am going. Probably some people feel the comfort, peace, but that's the Japanese garden. Now, go on. This is a design. The red square, you can see, that's the main gate area of this garden. The gate area here, when progressing the design work, fortunately, and I wished to meet Fred and Lena. And when I met them, is such a feels the warmness, such a is a light, is a whole room is growth. This garden's first entry has to be inviting. Not this is a garden. It's not a huge garden. I mean, the gate is much more gentle, welcoming, happy gate should be. And this area here is a water basin. And this area here, I don't know you can see or not, but it's probably is not decided yet, but it's a huge boulders name on it. And in Japanese garden is several here and there gate there, but this gate is one thing psychologically. If you go through the gate, you feel something behind it, what you have, and come to the new era. So come visit this garden. It's through the gate. Before the gate, I'm sorry I missed it, but it's this is a water basin here, and this one here. The water basin is this case is a natural stone, and curved in, and the water is from bamboo or copper pipe goes through and fill up the basin and overflowing and recirculating. But this water feature came from originally shrine and the purification, but along the way, the Japanese garden history and Zen Buddhism and the tea ceremony is coming. And the tea ceremony is also, in order to accept the tea in the tea house, is you cannot carry anything. It's a pure, bring your pure heart and accept the tea as simple as pure exchange is a friendship, and drink the tea. That's the essence of the tea. So tea ceremony adapted the water feature, but it's nowadays is the meaning included purification included in front of the gate before you get into the garden or visiting the house. Is sometimes private house. Is oftentimes we use these water features. Now, is that middle of the lake is a main island. Again, bridge is another psychological effect. You cross the bridge, you have more purified, put yourself behind it, and come to the new era. This will be look when finish the work, and this is a gazebo. Across the bridge, but you can see this is umbrella, but that's the far view, not this one, not on the bridge. But I think we can show you later what I'm saying here. And this is the main island, and this one is a 13 stories pagoda. Probably with the top is 15 feet usually, the height-wise. Now, come to in the Japanese history is a dramatic. The idea changed is one of the area is a Zen style garden, which is a dry garden or sandstone garden. Since I came over here, United States, we like to have a low maintenance garden, Japanese garden. I say, not such a things. How about a Zen garden? Gravel, sand and stone. We don't have to water, nothing. It's not true. Even the Zen style garden, in order to affect, you might say, to your heart, is you have to care. Every morning, when you wake up, you have to rake it. And you have to love it. And you have to weed it, of course. But anyway, this is the style of the garden. Originally, as you know, is a monk, is a temple's, Zen temple's garden, is the apprentice of the monk is every morning making the rake and train yourself. And also some monk is using meditating. Idea is looking at the garden and imagine whatever imagination come to, that's your imagination. And then pretty soon this wall is disappear from your mind. And the idea, of course, you have to get a good idea, though. Go beyond the wall, and your idea is beyond. It's infinite, you might say. That's the whole idea. This setting on the peninsula is almost, you can see any direction in one of the viewpoint. Tea house usually is divided little simple fence right here like this, and outer garden, inner garden. And the outer garden, there is you call waiting place, Machiai. And of course, this is a tea house. And now this lady is just a little bit bowing to the guest, right? The tea house, tea ceremony is, you don't say too many words. It's a bow or some kind of signal will be enough to communicate real heart. But anyhow, now this tea master is prepared the tea and the tea is ready. So telling them is just a bow. Tea is ready, come in. No, you don't say that way. Just bow it, right? That's understand. And then the guest coming into this way, okay? This one guest come to this way here, and this one is the same water feature. Usually must have it as a tea garden. That place you go and wash your hands and rinse the mouth. That's symbolize you are getting pure, purifying yourself. Then go into the tea house and enjoy the tea. You can see this is Japanese boat here. I have been any large project like this is Morikami or others is pushing Japanese boat, and such an enjoyable things. But it's I hope not here in the insurance company here, right? That's insurance prohibit the activity, and maybe if after the finish and maybe you might ask the David and special permit and enjoy the lake. And also this one is we are the very, very traditional is a way to build, but it's I think we are 21st century new era. I think is to meet people's need, where wheelchair, disabled people, even the participate. The tea ceremony is such a, as I said, heart-to-heart exchange. Your relation talk and drink the tea. It's such a wonderful spirit. Now the peninsula here is you saw the previous pictures is an umbrella shape of the. That's what you are seeing from the island. This is another nice features in the garden. This is the umbrella shape. But this is nowadays again it's not like a authentic thatched roof cannot do it because of the insurance. 2 waterfalls in this garden. Main one is you call this one is North Waterfall, and this is the South Waterfall. Oftentimes in Japanese garden or Japanese some art is use the plus and minus, male and female, or the 2 elements to utilize. Is that this one is much more dynamic and stronger. And the height is a drop, like a male, symbolize more strength and such. But you don't see when you come to the waterfall here. That's a man. You don't see it that way. Okay, this is a more masculine type of the waterfall, and this side is more gentle, more rippling coming down, and the 2 of them feeding the lake. Ever happy, right? This is a bird's eye view from the west end toward the east. This is a south pond, a little pond here, and this area cherry tree blooming, and here is we come the gate, and then we visited this main island, and the Zen type of the garden here, and all the way walk through, and then come to this peninsula, and here is another North Waterfall, and this side is South Waterfall. When started this project, I wished to meet Lina and Fred. David and his staff, we are intensely meeting one room. All of a sudden, door open, come here, and konnichiwa! Like a Fred, right? Wow. I thought it's, much more different way is imagining, but it's, and the whole room, as I said, brighten up. And this is something. This is what we have to continue reflect this garden, not only Japanese garden, but actually everything. So I'd like to share poem. I'm not a poet, but cannot help to express the feeling what I had. And the daughter is, Michiko, and I is, the day is, watching the changing color of the autumn, maple, the tip of it. And also the evening, we are having a dinner across the street in a sort of Oriental restaurant. And happened to be the moon come up. And still the feeling I had, that met two of them. I like to read in Japanese. 茜さす子連れに輝く初秋の日、静かなり万物包みて月赤く、今宵満月マイヤーの庭、まして二人の愛の光、宇宙に響く山吹のごとく。The sun shining the red, turning the branches through the penetrating the trees. Be still. Everything hugging inclusively. Tonight is a full moon. Meijer's garden. More so, the two of them love is like echoing the universe. Be still. It's a lot of noise now in the world, right? But if you be still, is just like you can hear if you express the love is echoing. That's only I hear. Thank you.